Okay. Alright, now the next thing you need to know about running SimCity is that it is extremely intense.
This here is the greatest mayor ever.
He knows we need trees. They must be there.
Oxygen.
Nature is important.
Yep, that's right.
How are you going to breathe if you have carbon dioxide, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
And with all these buildings, there's just a lot of carbon dioxide, so much traffic, so much construction and economic development.
You know, it says 0 people, but I think there might be one wandering in the forest over there.
Oh!
No, that's a monkey.
More industrial zones needed.
Or a bear.
What's going on?
Mr. Mayor?
Huh?
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
This is like the worst town ever. I don't see anything.
Ooh.
You're just not looking hard enough.
You just don't have a vision.
I don't see anyone complaining.
So am I supposed to live in the police station?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, no. There's apartments above those shopping malls.
Honestly.
The powerless shopping malls.
Yes. You need to bring your own generator with you.
Power. Who needs power?
Bring your own batteries.
Ooh, police headquarters.
It's very elaborate. Don't judge.
Mayor K has a vision.
About
him.
He knows what he's doing.
This is why we elected him.
That's right.
He was definitely elected. Fairly.
Wow.
Very fair.
This is truly. I think I may recant my stance. This may actually be an absolute marvel of
Modern technology.
Yes.
An absolute
of civil architecture. Wow, what is I'm commercial police station. Commercial police station. Everything is in perfect balance.
Isn't it
Way
though?
that the police station just moved.
Look at my RCI meter. I mean, totally in balance. Yeah.
Did the season just change?
Yes, it did. It's now fall.
It's so realistic.
So,
Mayor K has been in office for a whole 9 months
so
already.
you're given $20,000, which in 1900 would be quite a lot, and in like a year you've put powerless malls on.
See, this is why nothing happens in politics. If I spent all of my time justifying my actions, we would never ever run. That's good.
Perfect!
Hey, it's very well guarded.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, I even know I'm gonna get a police headquarters right about now.
You're sure I'm happy about this?
Yeah.
Well, they should be happy.
I'm a pretty great mayor. I'm not gonna lie.
Just usurp electricity from outside of the city. Genius!
Nobody will notice.
So imagine when this finally gets power, people are going to live in the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, $1. How about that?
Oh,
I used the
Oh,
well. I used the well.
Wait, what happened here, Mayor K?
What?
We ran out of money.
Oh, money.
Oh,
Sure it is taxless utopia.
let him fidget with the budget a little bit.
Okay.
He can get this.
I got it. How much money do you think a fire
Genius!
department
Puts
needs?
himself into the red!
Yeah.
Wait. Can we go half a percent?
No, we can't.
Wait, how dare you put anything on fire? Isn't
I think we
fire
need a
what
government
you want?
bailout. There we go. there's strings attached, so I need to commit myself to clean, safe, reliable nuclear energy. And I'm gonna have a mass transit program, the likes of which you've never seen before.
So how long had nuclear energy been around in 1900?
Well,
Just think
I
back
think-
to the future.
I think the physicists kind of had the understanding of how it could work. And, you know, with $1 million in 1900, you know, that goes a long way to making stuff happen.
What's chat reaction?
They're very confused.
Well,
That's
the mayor's methods are a little unorthodox, but seeing as he just managed to pull money out of completely nowhere.
It was a government bailout. It was perfectly calculated. Just like those, I mean, Wall Street, I mean, they totally planned on getting bailed out. They even took
I mean,
that. Wait.
so they knew that your vision was good, even though there was absolutely nothing to show for $20,000.
Exactly.
I had plenty of things to show for that money. As you can see,
There's malls.
commerce,
Shopping malls were
police.
important.
In fact, I'm even going to start building houses now.
Oh,
my
Yeah.
This is what I like in the mayor.
Giving back to the community.
Yes.
I am a fantastic politician.
I'd vote for you.
Thank you.
We already did vote for him.
So I'm assuming
Well,
this
we're gonna
season
vote for
didn't
his
actually
re-election.
change, and you just putting houses there made the place happier.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Now, should I try and explain what's going on, or do you just want to continue to do it?
I think we don't know.
We trust our beloved mayor.
Yes.
Yeah.
My faith.
Politicians would never lie to us. They never lie and they always keep their promises.
Now, he's still working on it. He will fulfill his vision.
I will.
There's a very specific shape he needs for these residential zones.
See, I've already reached town.
You 2000.
It only took me... Yeah. I'm already out of town.
It took you
Come
15
on.
months.
It's like... What is that? A 500th of what it takes to reach our final goal? I got this.
Slow but steady. Steady wins the race.
Yeah, 250.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, my own house. I'll save you for later.
You just need some time to find the right real estate, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Serious stuff here.
So how much has our viewer count soared?
We're about 4,400 right now.
Nice!
That was more than so.
Well, so maybe the viewer count exceeds the population of my city right now? I'm not worried.
The viewers will come to your town.
Build it, they will come.
They're just scoping it out, making sure it's the right place that they want to move to.
Exactly.
Now, granted, there may not be any roads or rails leading to the town or
Dirt
in the
roads
town,
are
but-
fine.
It's the 1900s after all.
Yeah.
That's right.
They didn't have cars.
They should be used to this.
I think we should point out there are 4 of us crowding in the doorway just to see them.
Now see, Mayor K is putting in the mass transit he promised.
Yes, I am. I deserve that government bailout. This is so much cleaner and more effective than your average city.
It's not linked.
That doesn't matter.
Well,
There are warp zones at the end of every one of those train tracks.
I like the 1900s.
Very high-tech 1900s.
if you had a doctorate in gaming with a minor in...
Railroads.
What was my minor in? Well, it was prestigious. You would understand that the way that rails work in this game is that a rail needs to touch at least one section, one spot of a residential, commercial, or industrial zone, and that rail needs to touch either another non-residential zone or touch another piece of rail that leads to a non-residential zone. Yeah. So as long as you have that, you have full development. Even if they lead into the ocean.
Hey, Atlantis needs their goods too.
Atlantis, Thera, these...
He's already trading with other cities.
Yeah. I mean, what's my population right now? 5,000. Look at it. It pretty much doubled in the past.
Look, he's got a train car.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
The viewers have been deciding to move here.
You give it time, man. Give it time.
I like the underwater railroad. It's a good use of the government bailout money.
It
It's
is.
like people voted for you.
It's like the road to nowhere.
The 1900 World's Fair. People come here. See that underground?
They still have no power up
Oh, power.
there. Those policemen just sort of like go to the other places to get their power.
Yeah. Industry is the backbone of my city.
New York City is a great city.
What's the motto of your town?
The model?
A motto.
Motto.
Oh, the motto. I think it was All Hail K, but it didn't get enough donations apparently. I don't know why, but we may have to change the motto as the town progresses.
E-Life, better than Chinese ghost towns.
So what's E-Life?
It's a French website that's recasting us.
gaming league, yeah, and it's largely French community.
Oh.
And they're doing French commentary alongside our...
Yeah.
Hi,
They
French
may be
community.
watching you right now and then
I'm
trying to explain in French what you're
They are trying to explain your vision.
And also, I apologize for my ignorance of you, French community. I'm really sorry about that.
But you're providing them with plenty of industry.
I am. So it's a little fun fact. So I built another nuclear power plant up there. So power works in a really unusual way in this game. The way you think it works is that you build a power plant and it powers like, 50 zones or whatever. But power actually is routed. It actually takes a path around the city. And so when I was doing this run, I was noticing that at the very top row, it didn't have power. And so I would build like 20 power plants at the bottom and it still didn't have power. So what I actually had to do is I had to take the very top strip of the city, get it on its own power grid just so it would have power. It cost me like 2 minutes just not having these top zones powered when I was actually doing the run. Not that you would, yeah. Yeah.
Of course. It makes perfect sense.
That's right.
Chill music too.
Stadium! Seaport, why not?
So, are most stadiums located right next to a crap ton of factories?
Indeed.
So the athletes can breathe in that delicious smog.
The fire department.
Why would you want to protect anyone from nature and fire?
Well,
He's only protecting the industries, people don't need it.
Well, he doesn't have to pay lip service at least.
well, as you may or may not realize, steroids weren't really available in the 1900s, and so
Neither was nuclear power?
people relied on toxic, noxious industrial fumes to mutate their athletic performance to subhuman levels. I mean, superhuman levels. That's what I meant to say.
So you have one fire department. You have 1% funding going into it. Who works there?
Okay, so the thing is, having one fire department, you judge the success of a fire department by how many fires are going on in the city. And I don't know about you, but I don't see any fires going around.
Mayor has
Do
a
it.
good job.
All hail the mayor.
Yes. This is why we elected Mayor K.
That's right. The one important thing about SimCity, as with politics in general, is that if you're going to succeed in politics,
Lolitics.
what you need to do is you need to focus on the metrics that are being tracked. So if nobody's tracking some statistic, don't campaign with it, because nobody's going to notice it.
And how big is Atlantis?
Atlantis?
I mean, railroads doesn't need going into it.
Enough.
Yeah.
Look at all these different industries.
He has a very, very elaborate trade agreement with them right now.
Okay. Let that go.
Airport's just chill.
Airport needs to do.
Okay. That's that. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. This is good.
Look at your population.
I'm liking this.
Wow.
1,000. Look at, I'm already at a city. This one's gonna go by really fast. Hey, a landfill.
Oh wow.
What can I do with that?
I'll save you for later. Yeah, look at that. It's growing nicely.
Those people in the stadium are so happy.
Man, they just can't stop celebrating me. I mean, enjoying an athletic event.
So what's the hometown team of Eli?
Any suggestions? By the way, if you look at their movements, look very carefully. It's a lacrosse team.
Let's see the grouse.
Glitches?
Roads.
Which ones did SimCity 2000 have? I remember they had the alpacas, but that's because I'm obsessed with alpacas.
Yeah, we might as well go with alpaca.
Yeah. Okay, the Eli
alpaca?
The Eli alpacas.
Alright, let's see. Is this looking good? Yeah.
Can we get the full scope?
Maybe a little bit later. Yeah, a little bit later. Alright. Man, it's growing like a weed. Hey, we're capital. Nice.
Now.
Wow.
Nice.
Suddenly 68.
That was like 3 months. Like, isn't there more paperwork for that,
Perfect.
especially in 1900, where they delivered things in with not cars?
Okay, I'm gonna be
Well,
right
they're
back.
good trains.
I'm gonna get some red vines.
Hey, the mayor needs his vacation.
Alright, while we're waiting,
Constantly for like 2 years.
we do have 3 new donations. One from Alden Chu for $20, no comment. $5 from Marshall Sternke. $5. Love the run, gotta love the classiest mayor with his totalitarian city. And $5 for the guy on the couch to put some socks or shoes on.
There's 2 guys on the couch that don't have socks or shoes on.
I can only put one set on at a time. Alright, so here's the strategy. Alright, don't touch anything. If the screen dims out, push A on the Wiimote.
Okay. now, Clark, this is a very important job.
Assistant mayor.
You are the assistant mayor.
Okay. So part of being a good speedrunner is that you keep yourself entertained. So I think what I'm gonna do, if you don't mind, is
Alrighty, I shall scooch over to you. Anything for the mayor.
That recorder on the right.
Yep, it's coming.
Okay, good.
all right. Ready?
Gotta catch me.
We're ready.
All right, let's go.
Dude, band leader. You got the band leader.
The music on this is amazing.
So for all of you who wondered why Adventure Games weren't a marathon, here's your wish.
Oh, that music seems like
It's better than Smasher.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little glitch right here. So normally, to get past the tentacle, you have to get him some food, you have to get him some Pepsi. But, if you're really quick, you can switch to the new kid command. He's like, feed me and you can pass, and I'm like, no, it's alright.
They've been playing with Cross for a very long time. I'm kind of concerned.
their arms
Even
might
during the
fall
winter
out,
time.
it'll be okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how they keep warm.
I take really good care of my city. I'm not gonna lie, I really do.
Can't argue with the growth rate.
No,
I mean, you can't argue with the results either.
240.
Hey, I also noticed you want. Hey, dude.
Ladder climbing animation is really.
I was gonna say something.
That's not how you climb ladders.
What?
So I always do it.
Don't be hating.
Hands in the pockets.
Dude, you got the hamster.
It did.
Yes.
Mostly because he was blocking the card key, but...
I want to do the hamster dance. It's weird.
Oh man, Dave's a hunk now.
That's why.
Those bulging biceps.
Yeah, just one
Oh,
rep,
yeah.
that's all he needs.
That's okay. He's still a great guy.
He
You'll
is.
see why.
So the story was that I wanted to do Maniac Mansion for the marathon, but Mike was like, nobody knows. It's a really cold game. No one plays it. So I'm like, fine. I'll find my own way of getting into the marathon.
I do have to say, this is a very creative way of getting into the marathon.
You know, it's interesting. You put SimCity and this on the same in-game timeline. Maniac Mansion's taking like years to complete.
Really? Yeah.
The house is a lot bigger than it looks.
Yeah, full timer. So yeah, the nurse Edma was gonna capture me, but she's gone now.
Makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
So, like, what is this? Am I the
Oh.
only one who has no idea what I'm looking at right now? How do you live?
You're not the only
You're
one.
looking at an ocean.
And I'm the
and a
assistant mayor.
Cross stadium, I guess.
How do you think I got this into the marathon? Nobody knows.
I love
I know what it is.
Such a great game.
I played it a long time ago. I don't remember it.
Yeah, if you like Maniac Mansion, you're gonna be really confused. If you've never played it before, you're also gonna be really confused.
So there's no way we're not going to be any non-confused.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out the viewer count has been climbing since.
So we get more viewers. proportional to the amount of population in E-Live, huh?
Exactly.
Maybe we should just play all our games on the second screen, let E-Live keep growing.
Just a quick notification. According to our tracker, we're at 19,500.
Yes!
If you want a chance to be the lucky person to break 20,000, get your donations in now.
Well, we had good. Yeah, he sounds like food.
Yeah.
And Razor's doing all the work in this run.
Oh man.
So that girl who's just at the front ringing the doorbell all day, what's the deal with that?
She's in a heavy metal band and she's kind of cute, so she's in.
Alright. I can get behind that.
Wow, he's got such an awesome security code, doesn't he?
He does. So the deal is that the mansion is supposed to blow up if you don't set the pool timer in time. But apparently, setting foot in the inner lab just kind of makes the game forget about the whole blowing up thing. So it works pretty well.
That makes perfect sense.
How's Eli doing?
Eli, this is 374,800.
See? Look at that.
It's vision. It's
the game. It grows the fastest when
You're not making much money though.
You see, you
Oh,
gotta,
wait,
you gotta
you
put-
got
whoa,
you have an airplane.
Oh man.
You gotta apply a light touch.
Wait, can you see what a helicopter is, Clark? I really want to see that.
So what?
But
See if the plane's anywhere near the helicopter.
No, the mayor's assistant has explicit instructions not to move.
But
He will remove you from office.
Yeah, so if you're ever curious about how crashes happen in SNES SimCity, there's a sprite for a helicopter that moves around, and there's a sprite for the airplane that moves around, and the airplane crash happens when those two sprites collide. It's not random at all.
Or if you select the plane crash disaster.
So normally I'm supposed to, get one of the kids, use their special abilities to get past this section of the game, but...
Helicopter!
Oh, hey, Dr. Fred, how's it going? What's up? Not too talkative, are you? Alright, well, I'm leaving.
I'm just surprised Purple Tentacle didn't do anything.
Wait, you... But he was in the other room.
Oh well.
Oh.
His twin brother?
Teleportation.
So I'm supposed to have a radiation suit in this room, but... Ooh, doorbell. Nice.
Yay.
Oh no, the self-destruct sequence was initiated. I can't disable it! The meteor must have control of the entire system. Hey kid, you got to help me. We have to get rid of that meteor once and for all. You go get rid of the meteor, I'm gonna pace around for a little while. Okay, so if Dr. Fred can switch rooms like that, I can get the radiation suit out of nowhere. Oh yeah, the doorbell.
Hey, a ship in SimCity.
Oh yeah, there's a tanker now.
Wait a minute, sir.
Yeah, we've seen like all the things now in the world. Is that boat trying to get on the railroad?
Hold on a second.
It's from Atlantis.
Oh, no.
Oh right, so that's Maniac Mansion.
So what is Maniac Mansion?
It's a car going into space.
So the story of Maniac Mansion is that this guy Dave, his girlfriend was kidnapped by Dr. Fred, and apparently the mansion where we break into, a meteor crashed there 25 years ago. Oh yeah, the ending. Yeah, the ending will explain it all. Sorry my insane plan caused you so much trouble. How can I ever repay you for your help?
Could you get our buddy back from space?
Cash would be nice. Don't be a tuna head.
Oh.
There's a bunch of different endings for the game too, aren't there? There are. So, the story of Maniac Mansion, so 25 years ago a meteor crashed right there. And so ever since then, the good doctor of the mansion's kinda... So he kidnaps Dave's girlfriend Sandy for the purpose of turning her into a zombie, which is part of some plan which may or may not be interconnected, which eventually leads to taking over the world. So we have to break into the mansion and rescue her.
By ringing the doorbell multiple times.
Yes, by having an attractive, musically gifted, heavy metal woman ring the doorbell and glitch past tentacles.
Mr. Mayor, both these games make all of the sense. I just
Yes,
want
they
to put that
do.
out there right now.
So, I think, let's see how, oh hey, look at that.
Quite a bit has changed.
You keep this up and you go really far in politics.
Really? You
I've
will be,
got-
when he gets promoted to president, you may become mayor yourself.
I'm not sure promotion is the right.
That's how it works in the U.S., just not in Canada. Yeah,
Promotion, nepotism.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a handful of new donations I need to read off here. So
Oh,
we
feel
got,
free.
$10 from Frederick Gibson to name the Dracula X Chronicles file name Fred Fuch. Okay. $5 from John Overshelp. I couldn't help but donate for the funniest speedrun and the funniest speedrunner I've ever seen. I heart you, Mr. K.
Yeah. I think it's time for you to get back to work.
I am working.
He is.
Look at this.
He has to keep an eye on his city's growth.
These are record-breaking
And go to
strats
lots
right
and
here.
lots and lots of alpacas games.
So, $10 from Steven Jazowski. Vote Mayor K 2012. $10 from Brian Peterson. Oh God, had to donate more money just for Maniac Mansion. One of the first adventure games I've ever played and still one of my favorites. Mayor K, you're my hero. Put this 10 towards Zelda's second quest. $10 from Andrew Sibley. The guy with the puke green tie is so kawaii.
So
$1 from Zach Kessler. I just want to say, Mr. K, I love you. You are my hero, and I want your babies. Okay.
You can adopt them for me. Alright!
When do we stop the timer?
You can stop it now.
Okay, 32:48.
That plane just did a one.
Wow. That's only 20 seconds behind my record?
Wow.
Wait, how long did you spend just like not doing anything at the start?
I was speedrunning!
He was contemplating his vision. Did you see him stroking his beard?
Oh yeah, so one thing is that nobody can bother you when you're in the view mode, so some of the warnings kind of stacked up a little bit. And see, look at what I've done. Look at this city. This is...
Wow. It's amazing.
It's...
It brings a tear to my eyes.